Hello everyone, so in this video we're going to be showing you how to record Roblox videos on OBS or on the Roblox recorder, and this video is going to be really helpful to you if you want to become a YouTuber in the future. So let's get straight into it. So first of all, if you have a phone, then this is going to be really hard for you. First of all, OBS is only on PC, so if you have a phone you can't get OBS, sadly. Now, if you do have a phone, you could edit and record with the built-in recorder for Apple, and there's some editors on mobile, but it's not practical. So if you want to make good YouTube videos, you're gonna have to use a PC. It's not practical. So if you want to make good YouTube videos, you're gonna have to use a PC. So the first option is using the Roblox recorder and then recording the audio separately. So I would not recommend using the Roblox recorder. First of all, it records at 18 FPS with a really low 10,000 bitrate and really low like 480p. So just terrible settings. Do not record with the Roblox recorder unless you have to for some reason, but try not to because the Roblox recorder is just really low quality and doesn't work well. So option 2, which we're going to be covering in this video later, is using OBS. So OBS stands for Open Broadcast Software, and pretty much it's a screen recording thing where you can record your screen, and it also picks up your audio if you have a microphone. I have a microphone, by the way, Blue Yeti. If you want to get the Blue Yeti, which is a really solid microphone if you want to become a YouTuber, you can go to the description, and it has a bunch of my setup things, so you can go to the description and then click the link for my setup and click the microphone. But OBS is a very good screen recorder, and I use it to make all my videos. So OBS can record in 30 or 60 FPS, it's up to you. High bitrate, so like 40,000 bitrate, some pretty good bit rates, and high resolution, so I can record in 1080p 60 FPS with a high bit rate, which is what I do. I do 1080p 60 FPS with a high bit rate. There is a third option, and that's actually using another recording software such as Windows 10 Screen Recorder or Bandicam. I wouldn't recommend this though because in this video I'm going to be showing you how to use OBS, and OBS is by far the most popular and the easiest one to use. So I would just go with OBS. It's very easy to install, very easy to learn, and you'll be set. So this is OBS right here, and as you can see, it's a black screen, so obviously we need to change this. Now, if you want to know how to get to the screen, you have to install OBS and set everything up. So just look up a tutorial on YouTube how to install OBS. It's pretty simple. Once you get OBS installed, this is what it's going to look like. So what you want to do is you're going to want to go over to sources. Right here it says sources, and click the little plus button. Now click display capture, then click OK, and it's going to show this. So first of all, if you don't want your mouse in your videos, which I would not recommend, but if you do not, then you can click that, and then there's no more mouse. As you can see, the recording doesn't have any more. So then you click OK, and you get this really cool effect, which I have played with for hours. It's fun though, like it's a loop. Yeah, it's pretty cool, I guess. But pretty much it's recording my display right now. So if I click here, you can see that the recording picks that up, and yeah, it is working now. Now let's go into the settings so that your thing doesn't lag or anything. So click settings, and then it's going to show this thing up. So remember, none of these settings are correct settings. It's really just up to you, whatever you want. It's very, very optional. So yeah, just personalize it however you'd like. But I'm going to be showing you a couple of things that you might want to follow so that your recording is very high quality and doesn't lag. So once you have this up, just click output, then click output mode, click and it's going to say simple. You're going to want to click advanced. Now click recording because we're not going to be doing streaming in this video. And this right here is the recording settings that you're going to want to change. So let's go through each one. So first of all, type, you don't want to mess with type, just leave it at standard. Recording path, you want to change that to wherever you want your videos to go. So when you start it and then you end the video, wherever you want that video, the file to go to on your Windows, on the files, you want to select that for your recording path. So for me, it's just my videos folder. Recording format. Okay, this one's really important. So Right now it's at FLV, so FLV is that cone thing. And I used to use FLV a couple of months ago, but it's not very good. So MP4 is what you want to do. And it does give you a warning that if your computer crashes, then you're going to have to re-record. But don't worry, because your computer is most likely not going to crash. It's never crashed on me, and MP4 is very reliable. And it's way better than the other ones and higher quality. So just use MP4. Audio track, you're not going to want to mess with audio track. Encoder, so for encoder, basically x264 is your CPU and NVENC H264 I believe is your, so yeah, if you do use your CPU as your encoder, then your recording might lag a little bit since your CPU is being used a lot. So I'd recommend using NVENC for your, if you have a good GPU. But if you don't have a good GPU or you don't have a GPU at all, then yeah, use x264. Rate control, keep it at CBR, that stands for constant bitrate, and obviously you want your bitrate to be constant. Now for bitrate, this really just matters on how good your computer is. So if your computer isn't that good, then I'd recommend setting it about 10,000 to 16,000. If your computer's pretty good and it can handle a lot of bitrate, then you can do like 30,000. Keyframe interval, you want to make that 2. You can keep the preset at default, profile main, level auto. Make sure to use 2-pass encoding, that's very important. And you can leave the same for the rest of that thing, so just copy all of that. Audio, so audio is obviously important because, I mean, without audio, I don't know how I'd be talking right now. So yes, audio is pretty important. So for sample rate, you're just going to want to match the sample rate of your computer. Most of you guys have 44.1. If you have 48, then go with 48. But yeah, 44.1 should work pretty well for you. Now, desktop audio device, for me it's a default, but you can just select whichever ones are your speakers. I go with default, and it works pretty well. Desktop audio device 2, that doesn't matter because I don't have 2 of them. And then mic/auxiliary audio device. So this is your microphone, and I have a Blue Yeti, so it says microphone, Yeti stereo microphone, so you're gonna want to click that. And now my Blue Yeti is selected. So make sure that your make sure that you're selecting the right one, because I made the mistake of looking for my microphone in desktop audio device, and I spent an hour looking for my microphone and wondering why it didn't show up. And then I went here, and yeah, you can keep the rest the same. Now video is also important because you're recording a video, so obviously this is a very important setting. So a base canvas resolution is basically your monitor resolution. So you're going to want to match whatever your monitor is. Mine is 1080p, and most of you are probably going to have a 1080p monitor. So make sure that it's 1080p, unless your monitor is 720p, which then you want to do 720. So yeah. Now for output scaled resolution, whatever you want to record your video in is what you put here. So right now it's 720, so if I record a video and upload it to YouTube, the max quality that you're able to watch it in would be 720p. And you can change this to whatever you want, so you can make it 392p, or you can make it 1080p, which is what I record in 1080p. Downscale filter is also pretty important. I'd suggest using bicubic if you don't have a very good computer, but if you have a pretty good computer, then you can go with Landscope, and it pretty much just makes it more smoother and less blurry, the video. And then leave this at common FPS values, and this is going to be your FPS of your recording. So if you want to record in 30 FPS, select 30. If you want to record in 60 FPS like me, then you click 60. And again, if you have a pretty bad computer, I would suggest recording 30. And if you have a good computer, you can do 60. Then you want to go to advanced, and over here says YUV color space. Click 709, and YUV color range, make that full. And that's it. So you click apply, okay, and you're set up. So now you can record your first video. Make sure that you test your microphone and make sure that your recording is not laggy, and then you can make a recording and upload it to YouTube. And that's how you do it. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment down if this tutorial did help you, and peace out.